Welcome to another Lanzarote information video. I'm Mike. Today we're in Playa Honda, and as you can see, it's a beautiful day, but it's quite blustery. When we go around the corner, we'll probably get some wind noise. The plan today is to walk down Calle Mayor, or Avenida Mayor as it becomes. It starts off as Calle Mayor, and then when you go around the corner here, it becomes Avenida Mayor. Now, while I was up this end, I thought I would get some footage for you of the new underpass, which, as you can see, is right next to the previous underpass, but is nearing completion now. What we've got here is a pedestrian section, a car section, and a cycle section going through under there. I'm not sure which is which at the moment, actually. That looks like the pedestrian bit on the left. I guess the car lane is in the middle and the cycle lane on the right, but I'm not 100% sure, although that looks like it's going to join up with a cycle lane further up, so maybe that makes some sense. This will effectively double the amount of traffic that can go through these sections here to the other side of Playa Honda and hopefully join the two halves of the town together. And here it is. There's you can drive down it, but there's only one lane. Most of it is now pedestrian, and it is a beautiful avenida. Tree lined, of course, for a little bit of shade, and what we're going to do is walk down towards the ocean front and see what we see. The first thing you'll spot here is a Eurospa supermarket right on the end. And the right hand side is mainly residential, although as we'll see in a bit there are a few shops. So we have a kebab place here, authentic Turkish kebabs. A travel agency, and a tobacconist. Now, Playa Honda is, when we first came to the island, was pretty much only residential, and at that time it had the only shopping centre on the island, which was Dayland. These days there are quite a lot of viviendas vacacionales, the holiday homes, down on the seafront, so it's become a bit of a sort of undercover tourist resort. This is the kind of kingdom of the coffee stops on the island, I think. There's some great pavement cafes here. There's a bookshop there and a couple of hairdressers. We passed a tapas bar. La Milanga here does Argentinian style food. We have an optician's there. It's just a really nice place to chill out and have a glass of wine, as you can in the Vinoteca wine bar there, or a cup of coffee in Andy's Coffee House, which is next door and closed for some reason. Ah, okay, it's on the market. The locale is on the market. Se traspasa local. So that's obviously closed down. I don't quite know why. Now, across the road there we've got Capi Blas, which is a cracking burger place. I remember when I had an office in Playa Honda, I used to go there quite regularly for a lunchtime burger. A vape shop and a gentleman's barber. And another cafe here on the left, which sells Alhambra beer. I'm partial to an Alhambra or two. Toy shop, a gastro bar which isn't open at the moment, and Mamma Mia, which is just a fabulous Italian restaurant. We've reviewed it, you'll see it on the website. Very friendly service, cracking pizzas and pasta. And next door we've got a cafe and bakery. Now, across the road here there's this lovely park area. Billboard advertising stuff going on in the Ayuntamiento. Of course, we're in the municipality of San Bartolome here, which encompasses Playa Honda, Güime, the airport, and San Bartolome itself. And that's Avenida Mayor in Playa Honda. Short and sweet, but it's a cracking place to visit. What I'm going to do now is continue on down and show you how close we are to the ocean front here. Now, I've literally crossed straight over the road. You can probably see the ocean in the distance there, but it's a relatively short walk, and I'm not going to go along there because we do that quite often for the videos, but I will take you down to it and show you where you pop out. Playa Honda, as you can see, is very residential. It has a big population. Houses are quite close together. They tend to be duplexes and built-in rows. But in all of these side streets you'll find little gems, like there's a cracking food store here. There's lots of burger bars, restaurants, tapas bars. It has a much more Spanish feel than the tourist resorts, for example. The town of Playa Honda really grew in the late 90s, early 2000s, when a lot of people wanted to move out of apartments in Arrecife, and a lot of these duplexes and houses were built here, and people moved from Arrecife into Playa Honda. It's an easy commute back into town for work for them, but they had a bit more space here. And as you can see, you are very quickly down at the sea and on the promenade, and you can go in either direction. Go to the left to Arrecife, to the right towards the airport, and then Matagorda and Playa Honda. And there are loads of bars and restaurants all along the front that you can enjoy. And in between all the bars and restaurants you've got frontline bungalows all along here, many of which have been turned over to holiday letting, as you can imagine, but they're in a brilliant position right on top of the ocean. Low tide at the moment and very windy, and it's blowing unusually towards this coast, which is why it looks relatively rough out there. Normally this coast is very, very calm. So there you go, that's Playa Honda's Calle Avenida Avenida Mayor. Hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll catch up with you again next week with another walk around in Playa Honda. Bye for now.